Hey y'all, it's Molly here, and today I'm going to talk about my very first tattoo. Um, now I'm going to talk about the care, how painful it was, and where I got it, and what I got, and then I'm going to show you the tattoo. So, to get started, I'm going to do care. So after care was pretty easy. It was very self-explanatory. You want to wash the tattoo every day. You want to make sure it's nice and dried out before you put anything on it. So my tattooist, I should say, not tattoo artist, tattooist, told me to buy the Aquaphor Healing Ointment Advanced Therapy, this stuff. Now everybody tells me this works the best. Do not use petroleum jelly or Vaseline because that will pull the ink. Now this is not my very first tattoo. This is my second tattoo. My first one was all color, and here's where I fucked up. I did it myself in stick and poke, and I thought, like, when we were in middle school, you thought you were hard as shit if you did a stick and poke. So I did my own stick and poke in green, because tell me why my favorite color was green and I did a green tattoo, don't tell me why. I used Vaseline. Now that is the number one fuck up that I made. You're not supposed to use Vaseline. You're not supposed to use petroleum jelly. I thought, oh, it'd be fine if I just use those. No, I was wrong. Also, I didn't know you're not allowed to take hot showers, or you're not allowed to let it run under hot showers. But because of the placement that I got it was on my hip. The ink all leaked out. And it was like, if you've written really hard on a page and then tried to erase your mistake and then write over it, kind of, how you can still see it but it's not there. That's kind of how it was. So I took an eraser to it and I burned the skin off in the spot and it just healed right back over. I was kind of mad because it was stick and poke, but at the same time I was like, it's a stick and poke, what does it matter? But this is my very first real tattoo and I wanted to make sure it was going to last. So this ointment isn't going to pull anything from the skin, it's just going to put a nice thin layer over, and it's going to help the healing process. So I am on I'm looking at my calendar. I am on the 4th day of getting my tattoo. So with that being, this tattoo is only 4 days old. Now, the placement of the tattoo, my artist told me I was psycho and crazy because I am a female, and females apparently we're not tough enough for certain places, or they hurt more on females than they do on men. So he was like, oh, well, let's do it on your upper shoulder. I was like, no, everybody gets their first tattoo on their arms. I was like, I don't want to be that bitch. I want to be the girl that gets the tattoo somewhere else. So I got it on my ankle. Tell me why, when he asked me, do you want it on the back of your ankle or the top of or the front of your ankle, like the side? I was like, oh, I want it right here. And he's like, honey, that's straight bone. So I was like, sorry, my puppy is here and she's a little nervous because my mom is not around. But he told me, he's like, girl, you got pride for me to put it there. And I was like, well, you know what? We're gonna do it anyways. So I will show you now the tattoo. I really like it. It is, again, only the 4th day of me having it. So right now there is no peeling, no nothing. It's just a tattoo. There is white, so you can see the whites right here on this side. It's mostly on this side, and then the highlights. Let's see if I can get closer to it without there being an awkward shadow. So that's it right there. It's pretty beautiful. I mean, I love it. I enjoy it. But the one thing is they tell you is do not cover it. If you're wearing long pants, always keep it up. So I always wear my pants like this, so it's not there. So it's not covering it. But some people in my house don't know I have it yet. So we gotta keep it that way. Within being which, with having this tattoo, it's so small and discreet. I think everyone, if you're gonna get your first tattoo, should get a small one and not go very big. Because I know my friends, they got really big ones on their forearms, and it was like, oh my god. To me, it's like, no, I can't do that. But I've wanted an anchor for ever. I had this planned. I had everything set up in line. I went in the day and I said, hey, is there anything I need to do? Is there anything else I need to do? And the guy just told me, no, come in and we'll do it. So I was surprised. I was like very surprised. There was no questions asked. He just asked for my ID. He asked me if I had like anything else. So that's how I got it. And I don't know. I pretty much enjoy it. Um, I regret it? No. No, I do not. Um, would I go back and get another one? Maybe not because of how bad it hurt. Um, I want to say that on a pain level for where I got it on my ankle, pretty bad. I had my leather wallet in my mouth, and let me tell you, I can't even take that wallet out into public anymore because of how many bite marks are in it. And sometimes I'm like, that's so bad. Like, I'll pull it out, and they're like, why is there bite marks on your wallet? And I'm like, please don't ask that question. But yeah, that's my story of my tattoo and my aftercare. I recommend if you get a tattoo, use Aquaphor. Aquaphor. This stuff really works. My cousins used it. My brother's girlfriend used it. Everyone that I know have used it. It's really more for sensitive skin than anything. But I mean, it works. So that's it for my tattoo. For me and Marley. Bye, y'all.